So I loved all the training tonight, guys, and it's so important right now for us to be visible on social media, but also to be visible out in the community. So I love all the tips you shared, Melissa. Those are spot on. Just kind of doing the events and being out in the community, making sure your community knows you're there. I have some recruits that came in this month from people finding me within the community. I had recruits that came in this month from people finding me on social media, right? And so being visible right now is definitely the name of the game. So I love, Rebecca, everything that you just shared because you are, oh my gosh, you are like killing it with being visible on your social medias. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. You're doing so many things right, both of you. I mean, seriously, you're doing so many things right on both of those different avenues and ways to work your business. And I love that you guys just shared all of that, right? And so it's really important to be visible right now because people, our names, our Tupperware name has been on the tip of people's tongues for the last year, guys, for the last year. And so but now it's positive. Right now it's positive, or it's there too because now they're like, "Hey, whatever happened with that?" Like this time last year was when everything was kind of happening and evolving and we were starting to get answers, but we didn't quite have them yet, right? And so this last year, all of 2025, the answers started kind of coming, right? And we've talked about it. We've talked about like, once they filed for bankruptcy and we finally had an answer like, oh yes, we filed for bankruptcy. It was chapter 11. It was the financial restructuring. But when that happened, investors came in and they scooped us up and they invested in us and it's fantastic now, right? We were saying all those words, but if you have been here and for 2025 and you've been working your business and you've been noticing everything and you've been, just kind of paying attention to all the things going on, you've been present, you've been here at the meetings and listening to the things that Pam has been saying, you have noticed, right? You've noticed the changes that have happened. You've noticed the presence in upper management. You've noticed all of the same things that we've noticed, right? And for a long time, people, when I would be talking to people and not just champions, I'm not talking about just champions because I talk to a lot of other leaders in Tupperware, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, we'll wait and see, right? We'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens, guys. Wait and see time is over, and I know I've been saying that the wait and see time is over, but guys, like it's time. Like it is time. Things are happening, right? They're making improvements every time we turn around. They're making more improvements in our business, right? They're investing in tech for us. They're investing in product launches for us. They're investing in new product for us, right? We have a CEO that goes live on Facebook to talk about citrus peelers. Like, what is that? Like, like, did you ever think that we would have a CEO go live to talk to the salesperson about citrus peelers? Like, what? How cool is that? Like, this is somebody who gets us, and I could not be more excited about the business right now, which is why, our team grew by so much because I'm excited about the business. And I really truly feel like, I really feel like now's the time to go, and it's funny because I can look back on my years in the business and I can look back on the things that, on the times when like big growth happened, and I can see where there were moments where you jumped on something ahead of time and were able to ride it up, right? And that's where we're at right now. We're at the train station, right? And everybody's getting on the train and it's going to start going soon, right? And so guys, I'm encouraging you right now to get on board, right? To get on board and start talking to people and get excited about the business. Be present in your business, like Rebecca. Go live, do demonstrations, show people a product, see people, have people see you using your product, right? And it doesn't have to be, if you're intimidated by doing a recipe because you don't cook, don't do it. Be authentic. Do what is you, right? Maybe in the new year, we're approaching 2026. So what's your 26 things that you want to accomplish before 2026? Write them down. Make your list this weekend. What are the 26 things you want to accomplish before 2026? Is one of them organizing? I wonder if we have products that could help you with that. And I bet you're not the only person that has that as a goal in the new year. Oh my gosh, that's like the number one goal. That and weight loss, okay? And we actually could have with that too, but that's the number one goal, right? So if you're not somebody who cooks and you're like, gosh, I am not, everybody keeps talking about doing recipes. I am not doing a cooking demo. Like that's why I felt when I started in Tupperware, guys. I was like, are you kidding me? That's why I don't want to sell Pampered Chef because I felt like I had to cook at a party. I don't want to cook at a party. I'm going to totally cut myself. That was what I thought. I thought I was going to cut myself. And to the point when I did start doing cooking demos, I would pre-cut everything before I went to a party because I was terrified I was going to cut myself in front of everybody. Hmm. True story. Never told that to anybody. But guys, you know what happened? When I went to New York City, I cut myself on a citrus peeler. That picture they posted of me doing the citrus peeler demonstration, yeah, that's where I cut myself. I have a scar to prove it. Okay, so see, the fear is real. Okay, so if doing a cooking demonstration is not your jam, don't do it, guys. Do what is authentic to you. And so, but if you have a goal to organize a space, how can Tupperware help you with that? Do that. Be real with that, and so pull out your modular mates. How can your modular mates help you organize that space? Do a video with that, right? Do a video around that and be like, hey, I'm going to organize this shelf in my kitchen right now, and do a live with that. Check this out, before, after, do short little video clips. That's all it takes to be visible. All right. But I'm super excited about it, and you guys should be excited too. We do have some things that might help you, and I just wanted to show you really quick. It'll just take 1 second. Let me unplug here. It'll just take 1 second. Let me share my screens. Hold on, maybe later because I don't need to talk about that now. Let me share my screens. Let me show you this. All right, so you guys know that we have our so on our shopping websites, there are all these recipes, right? So we all have the blogs on our shopping websites, right? So definitely utilize these. We can share these, right? You can copy and paste these. You can take these images, you can recreate them, you can do stuff like this. This is a plethora of information. You can also put up in the search bar, put like pressure cooker recipes. How do you spell recipes? Recipes. This is one of those words I always spell wrong when I have to spell it like in real life, and it's low-key terrifying. All right, so look right here. When I do this, right, it says one product, 24 recipes. Look, when I click on this, look at that. Look at all these recipes for the pressure cooker. Hello, right? Look at this. Look at this. How lovely is this? Cheeseburger pasta recipe. Click on that, right? Look at this great image. Look at this great image. You can snag this image, take a screenshot of it, edit, crop it, however you can snag an image. There are lots of different ways you can snag an image. And then you can just like copy and paste this, right? Or you can share it directly from here, right? I get nervous about sharing. I think it'll link back to my website. I still get nervous that somehow that link is going to be broken. So I think it'll stay with me, but I just get nervous by that. So I will recreate that. So I want to say that the link's not going to get broken, but I just want to be sure that that link doesn't get broken, right? So yeah, but you could just like, yeah, how great is that? We have all these at the tip of our fingers. Now, is everybody aware that we have this champion website at the tip of our fingers? This is a resource that Pam puts together and updates all the time. She has her team of people that take care of this for us all the time, right? So this is one of my number one resources that I go to when I need recipes. So the recipes, you scroll down here and I go to recipes. And when I'm doing vendor events, I use these. And actually my go-to is our rally night demo recipes. I don't even mess with these other ones. Sometimes I delve into those, but I know these rally night recipes because I was at all these rallies. Okay, so I was at all these rallies. I mean, I'd say probably 95% of these rallies I was at, maybe more. All right, so these are tried and true tested recipes. So check out these recipes. Look at these. These are formatted into recipe cards, guys. Look at this. You can print these up and take these with you to vendor shows. And you can stamp your name on there or put a sticker on there. You can download this and upload it into an editor and actually do, put a QR code there, do however you want to do. But look, it has the products to use, it has all that. And there are all these recipes right on that page. Okay, my screen is, I need to, it's too big. I can't get to the edge to go back. Okay, wait, here we go. I can't X out. Means my screen's too, okay, anyways. All right, I'm gonna stop my trouble. Anyway, I know tech stuff. So there are all those recipes that are right at your fingertips, and you can do a search there for different products and take advantage of all those recipes. Print those up, send them with people to parties, and all that stuff. When somebody buys a premium product from you, send some recipes to them, right? You can email them, you can text them. That is a free prize that you could give to people for parties, for orders, any of that type of stuff, prizes, all that kind of stuff. So utilize those resources. They're free for us. And there are ways for you to be able to promote your business using those resources without having to fully recreate them. So, all right, so that's back to you.